next entrepreneur is Keller Lee. Keller is 14 and in his third year of Cheney Middle School's STEM program in West Fargo. Keller plays baseball, football, and the trumpet. Please join me in welcoming Keller and his business, Tailtraders.
Can't get it to go down. Okay. So who doesn't love tailgating? People? Friends? Food? But why would you want to wait in one of these to get a general admission spot when the reserve spots end up looking like this every week? Hi, I'm Keller Lee, CEO of Tailtraders. I came up with this idea walking around my dad's reserve spot and seeing so many spots completely empty. Even the most devoted Bison fans can't, like those at my dad's company, can't set up for every game. In fact, out of the 8 games last year, they missed 2 games because it was too cold. And their 8 spots just went unused. At the same time, my uncle has been trying to get a reserved spot for years, but can't due to how popular they are. So he has to get in line for a general admission spot, sometimes the night before. My business is a StubHub type app for tailgating that makes it easier to buy, sell, and rent spots. This can be helpful to you if you are selling a spot and you're out of town, and it can be helpful to you if you're out of town and you can't get to your spot because they're kind of expensive. And there's only so many games, so you might as well get a little bit of the money back. That's a lot of money. So you put it on the app, and then someone who can't make it to the game and doesn't want to wait in line, goes on the app and buys it so that from you, and they buy it from you, and you just get some of your money back, and the spot isn't completely empty. The person doesn't have to wait in the massive line. Oh, it's in the entertainment industry, and in the tailgating industry itself is worth $20 billion every year. So that's a massive industry. By the end of the first year, I want a working app, and by year 2, I want a majority of the transactions of tailgating spots to be done on Tailtraders. And by year 5, I would like to expand to UND. The closest thing I really have to competitors is StubHub and Ticketmaster, who are based respectively in San Francisco and West Hollywood. I say them because they have a similar type of business to me, but they don't do tailgating, they just do tickets. So theirs would be more on the side, and so mine would be actually tailgating, and if they had done tailgating, it would be a side business. My targeted area will start out as Fargo, but hopefully grow to Grand Forks, and maybe and even bigger to big tailgating colleges like Nebraska. 200,000 people live in the Fargo metro, and that's a lot of people I can advertise to. And more specifically, I'd like to market to sports fans and social people, just in general. I'll make money by taking 10% of each transaction. I would love to expand to new towns that already have established tailgating. And I'll market over social media to alumni, season ticket holders, and other tailgaters. My mentor and I came up with these numbers just based off of how big the games were in these specific months. So it would have there would be more people who bought it in bigger times like the playoffs in December than in August when we play some tiny teams that we beat every year. My app could cost $80,000 according to a local app development company, and my logo itself is $75. I'm gonna put in 20% of my own personal savings, I don't really have too much money right now because I get most of my money mowing lawns, and that's kind of a rough business this time of year. And from the investors, I would like $5,000, mostly to convince someone who's more experienced with apps than I am to partner with me, because I really need someone who's better with that than me. I really don't know too much other than what I really need to know. Okay, our mission statement is to make sure everyone who wants to tailgate can enjoy the sights, sounds, and tastes of tailgate. Thank you for your consideration of Tailtraders.